September the 19th, 1969, we landed in Alaska as U.S. missionaries, and we've been here ever since. It's special when God speaks to your heart. I had never planned on being a missionary. God put something in my heart that changed all that. 55 years later, that hasn't changed. It's still as real. It still runs as deep within me as it did that day. God said, that's what I want you to do.
Up here, there's so much without. It's part of the U.S., but it doesn't feel like part of the U.S. I mean, you step into some of these areas and you feel like you're in another country. The Alaska Native people are a very deep people. They're very spiritual people. Once they know Christ, the depth in which they seek Him out is vast.
I was in my office one day and God just spoke to me. I didn't know what to do with the property that had been made available, and God just spoke camp into my heart. And the camp began to develop over the years. We would add this and buy another piece of equipment God would provide. And as the camp just continued to grow, God helped us to build the tabernacle. AN stands for Agaiutim Nune. It's Yupik Eskimo word for the place of God. Now this is the 30th camp that we've had, and God's presence remains powerful.
When I look at Camp AN, it's the foundation of someone's spiritual life or spiritual journey. A lot of these young ones, even older people, first come here, they have that encounter with the Lord. A lot of healing has come upon them through this place here.
Things that have happened, I know what that looks like, and I know what it happens in hearts. And we have people stop in and will be in our service and they'll say, you know, I was saved at Camp AN. After I got saved in Camp AN, I have kids now of my own. It's just amazing to watch the lives changed and see the results after a few years.
And I'm thankful that this has been at the heart of the Assemblies of God, a missions foundation we send to every part of the world, not just overseas, but right here at home, every state, every area, every ethnicity, every subculture of this place we call home, the United States. And there's people right here that a church can't reach, but missions can. It's very important.
For too long, we have been quoting the statistic of how many villages do not have consistent gospel representation. And I really believe with all my heart that through our church and the camp, we're going to see every one of those villages filled with a pastor that will last, a pastor that will reach, a pastor that will give their life for that one, and that one will multiply into more. Alaska's known in the top 10 for many different things per capita, and none of them are pretty. And there's going to be a spiritual shift where we'll be in the top 10, but it's going to be of what God's doing amongst the people. We left all of our family, everything we knew. But God has allowed us to build a family with our Alaska Native people. And I'd lay my life down in a heartbeat for them. Any of them.